All right, y'all. This video has been a bit long overdue, but there's been like constant craziness after craziness after craziness after craziness. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till they have a pause because there's no trial this week. I mean, well, today there's no trial today. They don't get back resume court back till Tuesday. So I think this is the perfect time. Let's get caught up. All right. So first of all, let's just go straight order of operations. All right. Cassie got cross examined, right? Here's what I have to say about the cross examination, all right? During the cross examination, what they tried to do was paint her as if she was a willing participant. But again, if you know anything about how Stockholm syndrome works, if you know anything about how domestic abuse works, if you know anything about, those two things, like you realize that once the person is in fear of their life or whatever of bodily harm, everything pretty much goes out the window. And this woman is a woman that has tried to leave, and you always send people to go get her, or you pop up at her places, or you threaten her significant others, and we're gonna get to or other significant others, and we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that because she did have dealings with what's his name, Ryan Leslie, but obviously Diddy stepped in there and broke that mess up early on. Then she also had dealings with Kid Cudi, which I'm gonna get into because he blew up a fucking car. Um, and then there's a couple other gentlemen that she may or may not have. You know what I'm saying? To include Drake, and she just kept getting her ass beat for it. And people were like, well, why didn't you leave? He kept threatening to kill her. Then her moms came on the stand and said he extorted them for 20K. So he wouldn't put her sex tapes out. And he was also threatening to release the tapes on her. This is things he did. And then he gave them the money back. And people are like, well, he gave them the money back. It's about control. It's about fear. He was running her. He was running her family. He had everybody scared. He had everybody shook. He's really running around here like a supervillain. Now, that being said, Kid Cudi gets on the stand. Now, one more thing about Cassie. My thing with Cassie is this, okay? Stop trying to blame a victim. Stop. Stop. Like, see, this is what pisses me off. This is the true victim. Like, we've seen it with our own eyes. We have a bunch of corroborating evidence that this is the true victim. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This is not a debatable thing. This is not like, oh well, maybe there's evidence of this, maybe there's not, maybe there's no confusion here. We all know this. So just stop. Just stop. Leave the woman alone. Then subsequently, Don Richards, she made testimony. It was what it was. Like she was just corroborating that, yeah, I seen Cassie get hit and all this other stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, and different other weird evil things that Diddy did. But it wasn't nothing to write home about. So I was like, thank God I don't have to do a video today, because I'm like, it was whatever. Like, she could have not came on the stand and things would have been fine. Now here's the kicker. Kid Cudi gets on the stand yesterday. He attests to one, he blew up his car. All right, set the car on fire. Like I told y'all, that's wild. That's absurd. He deserves to go to jail. Bro, the woman trying to leave you, and here's my thing with because Kid Cudi, Brian still got Kid Cudi to admit, like, oh, she played him, right? Well, here's the thing. If you ever dealt with a woman that's in an abusive situation, she wants to leave, she's trying to leave, but she wants to leave safely. Like, she doesn't want to necessarily put you in harm's way or anything like that. And you know what I'm saying? I've seen academics say, oh, Cassie gave up Kid Cudi's address. That's not what that said. It said he got it. He got it. like whether he went through her phone or whatever, or he used his resources. He was following her. He had a location, like because this is the age of the cell phone, mind you. Like so, he could have got it in a numerous amount of ways. I mean, come on, and yeah. So he got Kid Cudi's address, and then he started popping up on dude. You know, and she just wanted somewhere else to feel safe. It's I wouldn't say that necessarily that she was trying to play him. She just was trying to get away and find some other place that was safe. And once he became in danger, she just realized she was on her own and went back to the same abusive situation she had been dealing with by herself instead of bringing somebody else down. And that's typically and normally how that goes. So yeah, that's what happened there. Blew up the car or whatever. You have Young Thug jumping out the window saying, "Oh, Kid Cudi snitching." Kid Cudi's not a gangster. Kid Cudi's not a gangster. He's not. He's not a rat. He's a civilian. And Diddy did something absurd. Kid Cudi said when he blew up my car, and I'm looking at him in my driveway. He's standing there like a supervillain. Excuse me, what? Standing there like a supervillain. Uh, like what's wrong with this man? What's wrong with him? Why? Why? The diddler. For real. Seriously. And on top of that, he broke into Kid Cudi's house, abused his dog, and like ransacked his house, going through shit. Like, what? And didn't go to jail for this. Mind you. Somehow he got away with all of this. And also to the people that's saying that Kid Cudi is a snitch or whatever, y'all ain't been under a federal subpoena before. If they know factual things, because again, Kid Cudi did call the police. He just didn't say it was Diddy. Whether for the sake of Cassie, whether it's for the sake of himself, whether it's for the sake of his career, we don't know. But anyway, the feds already have that information. So you can't get up there and lie now because you're gonna go to jail. Like I don't think people understand a federal trial and how that works. So just putting that out there to you. Now, with all that being said, that happens. All right, cool. Boom, boom, bam, bada, bam. All right. They're talking about in the future. So this is me catching y'all up. This is everything that happened condensed. Okay, not me reading line by line. This is everything that happened condensed. Now, future witnesses. People are talking about, oh, Lauren London's going to have to come and be on stage as a witness. She's going to get subpoenaed. I'm like, for what? For what? For why? For why? And people think, oh, when she gets subpoenaed, it's going to be proven that Lauren London was in the freak offs. They never once, and Cassie never once, Diddy never once mentioned there being a second girl in the freak offs. It was just Cassie and the male prostitute. The male prostitutes never mentioned another woman. They never mentioned her either. So why who's making this stuff up? That's what I want to know. Who's making this stuff up? Who is responsible? Who's responsible for this? Why are we hearing about stuff that's not true? All the time. A lot. Stop it. Stop it. We don't even know if she's really even getting called. People just making stuff up. They're just making stuff up. And that pisses me off. Like, leave this woman alone, bro. She's been through enough. Y'all trying to say she's responsible for Nip's death. Like, come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. That nigga, that the dude that killed Nipsey was just a regular dude that Nipsey knew in the community that got offended and embarrassed and did what typical, people with nothing to lose do. Go back to the car, go get a gun, and come back and shoot somebody. so they can prove they're good or they're strong or they're hard. I don't even know why that's a thing culturally. And then people saying like, "Oh, I responded to Glasses Malone, and he was like, "Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't know nothing about hip hop. You don't like hip hop. That's not hip hop to say Diddy should go to jail." Man was terrorizing people, beating on a woman, flying prostitutes out, which again, by definition of sex trafficking, he flew them. He flew the prostitute. That's sex trafficking. That's all it takes, willingly or not. That's all it takes. That's sex trafficking. That's what sex trafficking is. Because some women are willingly pimped, but it's still sex trafficking. It still is, whether she's a willing participant or not. Hey, that is what it is. Um, Golly, man. But yeah, that's it, man. That's your full catch up. I'll be back here Tuesday, and on Tuesday I'll go through the trial because Tuesday should be actually interesting. So to keep my interest, and I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll be there live, not live like during the day, but like afterward that night. I'll be live Tuesday night, and I'll go through what happens that day of trial. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm so glad I was able to do this under 15 minutes because, dear God, this stuff's crazy. If you end up liking this video, subscribe. I need the support. I need the love, all that. Push the video up in the algorithm because there's nowhere else you're going to get this condensed down this small.